But the Heat did get the win. Really great game from Gabe. Gabe was impressive. Tell me if you think this is going to be a thing, Leroy, because I will say the drumbeat around Heat Nation is a little bit of
trade Gabe.
No, quite the opposite. It's the other point guard on the team. They are now 6-1 without Kyle Lowry this year. And
you know what's funny? You do this
without.
You do this all the time.
What? I'm just bringing up stats.
How excited were you when Kyle got here? Stop lying. Stop lying.
What are you talking
You can't
about?
lie. You were very excited.
You were very excited.
When Kyle got here?
Yeah.
Well, that's my guy.
Okay.
Even when, I did say
wait.
never wanted him.
And now listen to you right now.
Hold on.
You would trade him for that burger den disguised as Denny's.
I mean, I think if you told him to leave the Heat and he got a burger, he might leave. For a burger?
For a burger?
Yeah, delicious.
He makes like 30-something million a year.
He does.
He ain't leaving for a burger.
Let me ask you this. You think it's something?
No.
Are you picking your teeth right now with a pouch of powder?
Yes, he is.
Is that what you're doing?
Is this a new look?
Like
Is that your
right
crystal light?
Like all for the world to see. Right there on YouTube and Twitch, all of our viewers.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had almost a half a bite of burger stuck in that tooth. Had to get out.
Had to do it.
Improvise. On the way to the dentist, I'm definitely going to get me some toothpickers and I'm going to be...
Look, here's the thing. I'm just taking the temperature of Heat Nation. That's
no,
all.
you're not.
I'm not saying I want Kyle Lowry traded.
There's only one
I'm not saying that.
There's only one temperature that's concerned here. That's Tobin temperature. Because you hose right on through any other thoughts, whether they're reasonable or not.
There's no such thing as TT. There's no Tobes temperature. All right.
Yeah.
There is.
There's
There
not.
is.
No, there's not. There's
There
not.
is.
There's not.
There is.
I love Low Dog. That's our guy. Sat down with him.
Don't include us.
Talked some UFC with him.
No, you know what happened.
Well, I didn't know he was going to show
when
up.
you had to answer for your crimes, you immediately just...
One time I went to golf. The other, I deferred you to leaving the building because I said, I don't think he's coming today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He just happened to show up.
You knew he was showing up.
I didn't know he was
Yes,
showing
you
up.
did.
I didn't know he was showing
See?
up.
Now let me tell you something about this fraud across from me. That is manipulating situations right here.
Yeah.
We have been there. Well, we've been there for a minute. We've been there we did the show, did some interviews. No, did we? No, we were off that week. Was that the week we were off?
You talking about this week?
No, when we did interviews for the Heat this year.
Yes,
We were off that week. So we went there. We were there for a while.
Yep.
Right? So we're there. It starts slowing up, And usually if you get like 3 or 4 or 5 of the starters,
Mm-hmm.
then you can say, okay, good day, good game, have a good one. So I'm like, I'm waiting for Kyle because I want you to answer for your crimes. I say, he goes, you know what? They said he wasn't coming, right? I leave. Lo and behold, the next day, he says, we're done. I interviewed Kyle. I'm like, oh, you did. Funny, you told me he wasn't coming.
I didn't think he was coming. I didn't.
In all fairness, there was a lot of rumors that day that he was not going to.
I didn't. I
was
think
there
so.
as witness.
Thank you, J Fig. And then we were also there to see
The only
Gabe
time I'll
Vincent.
agree with you.
And Gabe Vincent, handsome. Wow.
He is handsome.
Sneaky
Like
handsome.
lost in his eyes.
I
Jimmy got lost. Jimmy got lost in my eyes. I got lost in Gabe Vincent's
so
eyes.
let's think of it this way. You can pick one.
Hmm?
Sneaky handsome guys. Gabe Vincent or Sealer.
I knew he was going there. That's hard.
Wow.
That's-
Pick one.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't
think
want to be in that scene.
I don't think Gabe Vincent is sneaky handsome. I think Gabe Vincent's just handsome. I don't think there's anything sneaky about it. Zach Sealer's sneaky handsome because you think of him and you look at those pads and that helmet, you think, oh, he must look like a grizzly bear. No, he looks dreamy. So I would say Zach Sealer's sneaky handsome. Gabe Vincent's just handsome.
You know what? I agree with him too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, J Fig.
All right.
He went without on that one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I bet.
You
he
did.
used technicalities here.
Dude, thinking of wiggling. Have you ever seen that commercial? I think I want to say it's It's either a Progressive commercial or it's a commercial about a hotel where they're all roomed in together and they go, what is that, salmon? He goes, no, trout. The dude's cooking fish in a microwave. I can't think of the name of that commercial. Hold on, I'll get it. Anyway.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want Kyle Lowry traded. I was just saying, do you think that's a thing?
Dude, here we go.
If you're
Every time we mention a trade, the first words out of your mouth is Kyle.
I just saw that perusing. I was just like, 6-1 without him. Let me look at the games. Well, Kyle,
6-1.
Lowry.
Wait a minute. They also, what are you talking about, dude?
What do you mean?
Because guess what? One of the reasons why they're 6-1 is not because Kyle's out, it's because Vic's getting more time.
That's fair.
Okay.
Let's see. They beat the Clippers without him.
But they didn't have
They beat the Rockets and the Spurs without him. Those teams suck. They lost without him to the Bulls. They beat the Lakers here without him. And then they beat the Thunder and the Bucks. This is a recent thing. Gabe, though. And Vic. I do wonder if he's going to close games, though. Like
who? Gabe?
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yeah. Because Vic, dude. Vic's the fourth quarter man. And him and the chemistry with Jimmy, dishing around. Point guard action, dude. What are you giggling at?
You.
What?
Point guard action. I think Vic has earned a spot at the end of the game.
They're obviously
I would say that they could possibly go with Gabe or Strus. And it'll be Bam.
It's gonna be Bam, Jimmy, Tyler, Vic,
and either Gabe.
You would think it would be Kyle, but
Gabe, Kyle, or Strus.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Because what happens is that
well, if you're not going to close with your $30 million point guard, do they keep him around?
Dude, I'm going to say this for the last time. Okay? Once the game starts, it don't matter how much you're getting paid.
That's fine, but it's a salary cap.
Once you get on the field, it doesn't matter how much you get paid. You got to earn your way into the game.
I get you, but it is a salary cap sport, and I'm just saying it as a faction of like, hey, they're not going to use them. Do you lose them?
You deal with that after the season.
Interesting.
But for right now,
you keep him around.
I'm just saying, for right now,
you can't tickle anybody's fancy with that.
No. He's on your team, and your fancy isn't tickled.
Well,
Well, my ass. Stop it.
It's not because it's not a.
You did that thing.
It's not. It's not what it is.
No.
It's not like I'm looking at him and I think he sucks. I just think it's an embarrassment of riches at guard. Happened to stumble upon. Victor Oladipo's here. He's arrived.
I've asked
new backcourt,
1,000
new
times.
sheriff in town.
I asked 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get a little more size?
Right.
But you can't get. Stop treating what you want to get rid of as gold. You got cubic zirconium that you're trying to trade for a 3-carat diamond, flawless. Stop. You thinking I can not only dump this salary, but get an elite player back? Can we bring you down to earth and get you out of the stars?
I'm saying that I don't think he's a completely useless player. I just think that in this
But you're only saying that. You are only saying that.
That's not true.
Oh,
I'm not.
I know you.
First of all, you know that we want that Vic's going to close. This is very clear. Okay, and I'm just looking at it and say, yeah, you're right. And what do you want? You want some size. So let me get this straight. We both agree. We want Tyler and Vic in the closing lineup.
Correct.
Okay, so you want Tyler, Vic, and Kyle Lowry in the closing lineup?
No.
So what are we going to do? He's going to sit on the bench in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's kind of just evolved into that. But he used to be at the I
know. That's what I'm saying. This isn't It's not an indictment. If
It's-
anything, it's not an indictment of Kyle Lowry, who I love.
Oh boy.
It's more of a attaboy to Victor Oladipo. Show of faith.
You're the worst.
How am I the worst? This is not fair.
Here.
You and I are on the same page here, and
No!
you are.
Don't
you
say that.
No, but we
I
are.
don't want to be on the
Yeah,
same
but
page.
we
with
are
you.
though.
No, we're not.
I know you don't want to be, but we're
not
here.
even reading the
We're
same.
two authors
we're-
writing the same book.
No, we're not.
We are,
We're
dude.
not reading
We
or
are.
writing the same.
We are,
Why?
dude.
That's like you want support.
Dude, you're Homer. I'm
not that.
Socrates.
I'm
two
not that guy.
philosophers.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
We
If
are,
you
though,
want
man.
support,
I think you're
I'm
a
not-
different
You're
Homer,
Mother
though.
Goose. I'm Dr. Seuss.
He's finding
What?
every possible way to
What?
miss.
I said, you're Mother Goose. I'm Dr. Seuss.
Why can't you be the fat goose? I don't want, right? Like what the hell?
He's a doctor.
Yeah,
He made himself a
He's
doctor.
a doctor. He made me a bum ass goose. What the hell's wrong with him?
Mother Goose is the greatest author of our time.
Well,
Really? What did you be? I want to be the doctor.
I'm Mother Goosies.
that's a point.
Listen. First of all, I don't want to be the goose.
Mhm.
Why can't I be? No, that's Dr. Seuss. That's the only ones we know is.
He already said Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
that's
You
what
Dr.
I'm
can be,
saying.
all right, you can be
Seriously,
Dr.
you?
Seuss.
Man, you be the fat ass goose. You look closer. Sam, neither one of us have a neck. Do we need to like call what's his name? Glennon?
I am looking like a bloated Mickey Rourke by the end of this show.
You look like you went through it, dude. Like you're leaving Space Nightclub
Hey.
at like 6 a.m. and you have just had enough.
No, but Mickey Rourke, like he could barely move his face. Right?
That hair was just flawless, and now it's just a mullet.
Well, that's what happens when you try to eat a cheeseburger in 5 minutes.
I did. Scarfed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. He only stopped for ketchup.